My name is Daryl Johnson. I graduated from Romulus High School, year 2022. So after high school, I moved out of my parents' house and I went to move to Ann Arbor and to pursue my certification in massage therapy at Douglas J. Institute, Ann Arbor. Originally, I wanted to go into computer science. I wanted to go through college. I was going to go through the early college program and get my associates in computer science and then transfer that to college. So I'm able to get my bachelor's within 3 years and to go into computer science. I also want to go into the military, serve 20 years, get my pension. I want to become a helicopter pilot. And then after looking at all my plans, I had plans on what I want to do. I decided what will be the best money I can make in a short amount of time. That's what I was looking at. So I was looking around different websites, different forums, and massage therapy came up. I'm like, okay, massage therapy. Let me look into it. Okay, good money. There wasn't really an estimated amount of time where you could finish up schooling. But for me at Douglas J, I finished schooling within 4 months. And then I got certified 2 months after. You have to take a state test in order to get certified as a license. And yeah, pretty good. Pretty good money, short amount of time. In the short term, I would like to have a car. I don't have a car yet, so a car would be nice. And I would say for massage therapy, I think I'm just going to study more into it because it's such a large field and there's so much demand into it, and especially in different specialties. So like you can be a sports massage therapist and work on the NFL players or NHL players. You can Reiki and travel to Taiwan or Thailand. A lot of demand there. Life in the real world is very different from high school, guys. You guys really got to string yourselves up as soon as you graduate high school because otherwise life will do it for you. So it's better to act very mature now than later. It'll prepare you for the future. If you're like me, you're out here by yourself. You have your own apartment, all that stuff. So it's pretty much solo. You do have your family, but they aren't going to be here. So you're going to take up a lot more responsibilities. Those responsibilities won't really hinder you at all, depending on how difficult it's going to be, right? Everyone has different problems, but usually all the problems that adults have is pretty much the same. You get really used to it really quickly. But I would say the hardest thing out here in the real world is that you really have to find the steps on what you're going to do. Otherwise, you're just going to crumble. I think the biggest challenge that I've encountered so far is finding out what you have to do next. A lot of people make the mistake of, let's say high school, for example. People graduate high school. A lot of the people who graduate in my year don't do anything. They're just sitting at home, still with their parents, not doing anything. Nothing's being executed. So even after I graduated high school and I graduated massage school and I got my license, I still have to figure out what I have to do next. And a lot of the time that just takes brutal execution. And you're literally diving into the unknown. That's life. Definitely the internet. We live in a generation where we have access to information, a lot of information of all sorts. Some of it truthful, some of it lies, but it's based on how that person uses it to their advantage. And I think a lot of people now are just using it just for entertainment. They're not really doing anything with the information. Like they're learning about it, but they're not really applying it. So I think that's very important. That's why I say execution is very important. So you guys just need to go out there and try things and find what you enjoy, what you don't enjoy, see what gives you the benefit. All right, so any of you freshmen from 2023, sorry, of 2022, it was pretty wild. It's pretty wild, especially in 2020 with COVID and all that. But I would think the biggest thing for me would be that I really started taking more responsibility at a young age. I'm gonna go into that more. Responsibility is like taking care of my health, eating good, working out without having been told to, keeping track, and then also gaining knowledge for myself using the internet. Like I said, the internet was the biggest advantage for me, and I would say that has to do with a lot of who I am today. Everyone in high school just is doing really what their parents really want them to do. In my instance, though, that wasn't the case. I decided I wanted to go do what I wanted to do. As a result, I had to move out, and so I took a big risk. But at the end, large, it was a large success. It worked out well at the end. And even if it didn't, I'm still young. I still got time. I would say another reason why I chose massage therapy is that it took me only 4 months to do. I'm still 18. I'm still young. I could go back to college and still complete it at the same age as someone who graduated high school and is now going to college. Please don't stress too much. I know there's a lot of things to do out there, and there's a lot of people out there who have things that you want. But honestly, we're in a period where we have the internet now. And like I said, the internet is our greatest resource because it has literally infinite knowledge. You get to pick and choose on what you want to internalize. So use that to your advantage, guys. And then, yeah, pave out your life.